In Minnesota, our hockey tradition runs deep. It spans generations, from the ponds to the pros. And every year, a new team, a new community is vying to add to the lore that makes this the state of hockey. This year, both Prairie and Stillwater are in a position to make their mark. One town looking to add to its championship history, the other working towards that elusive first title. As both teams come off the highlight of Hockey Day Minnesota, they refocus on the rest of their season and reaching their main goal: making state.
So far it's the greatest hockey experience I've ever had in my life. The state tournament's up there, but obviously not winning last year, and then just getting the win on Hockey Day was something special against such a great school and such a great team. It made it that much better.
I've never actually got to play like a real game outside, so getting to do that was something that we'll remember, and we were talking about it, and it's probably the coolest thing we've ever done behind the state tournament, so it was definitely special, and it's a day we're going to cherish.
Being able to play in Hockey Day was cool as it is, but being able to do it in my senior year, along with this group of guys, was a pretty cool thing to do.
We don't want that same result in the tourney. We gotta play harder, we gotta change some things, so it was good test for what's to come in playoffs, but we gotta learn from it and learn from our mistakes and change a few things.
Just winning with my family and my brothers and things like that, because we grew up wanting to play outside our whole lives, and getting to do it as seniors, it's a pretty special thing.
It's almost a new season after that game, and we're coming into playoffs here at the end of the season, so I mean, making sure that we prepare for every game and then doing everything outside of the rink that we can make sure that we can be prepared for the games.
When you've coached as long as I have, there's certain things that you can't describe, and stepping on the ice in the third period, and there was a little fog over the rink. It was one time in my life that I wish I knew how to take a panoramic picture, because I would have stopped in the middle of the rink and looked like an idiot taking a picture around the whole stands, because it was such a great spectacle. To know that those kids had that opportunity to be part of that, as great as the state tournament is, this will be something that they'll remember forever too. Back to work, here we go, extra hard work. If all goes well, we pay the price. Tomorrow may be a fun day for you guys, gravy day. But today, we gotta pay the price. All right, get up here, Jenner, here we go. Double loop, here we go, double loop. A good day today. Here we go. Yeah, but what do we pay the price for? For winning. Move! Come on, get moving! When things are going well is when you hit them the hardest with the challenge. When you're winning, then it's a good way to send the message that, hey, we have that opportunity to do something special, but we're not there yet. We can't be satisfied. We have to keep working. We have to keep working towards a goal. Back hard. Good job. We have to be mentally tough together. D there, green here. One rotation. Come on. just take a day away, do your homework, do your school stuff. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll get ready for Wayzata. Good job today. Good job today.
All the way down.
Our sense of urgency and the importance of every shift, every period, every game has got to be there for us.
That's what I like to see. All time like that. Every time you step on the ice, that's how it should feel like. Not one, not two, not three, not. It's not you. You're not going to get back in there.
Preparing for playoffs, preparing for sections, that's a few weeks down the road. Our goal there is just always to continue to improve, to continue to get better, to prepare them for certain situations that I think that we'll see when we get into playoff time. Big games and tight games, there's certain things that the game's a little bit different when it gets down to that, where you're fighting for your life. Maintaining that sense of urgency every game, and continuing to get better, continuing to be as prepared as we can for any situation that we'll come up against in our playoff run.
The captains got together the other night, and I think after the Eden Prairie game, and we just kind of went over what needs to be done throughout the rest of the season and coming into the playoffs.
Never, ever get cheated on opportunities. That team over there, they got a lot of opportunities tonight. They got an opportunity to knock off a top-ranked team.
Yeah, let's get one, let's get one.
Sick game. But that's a way to rebound. Nicely done, boys. Nicely done.
Any player will tell you making state is a team effort, and no one lives up to that idea more than Ben Blanchard, the last player cut from the Eden Prairie varsity roster.
It was like the last day of tryouts, and I was kind of sitting there going, it's between me and Shu. I was like, I'm praying to God I'd make it. I just remember getting off the bench every now and then, and I'd be getting oh, good shift. It's just not, it didn't feel like genuine, you're doing good. I was sitting there and I'm pretty much going, okay, you know what, I might as well make the most of it, right? I still remember the last shift during tryouts. I kind of sat there and Shu came out of the locker room with the coaches. I knew as soon as he walked out, he made it and I was cut, so I was it was kind of one of those moments where I was kind of I knew I kind of expected it to happen, but I wasn't fully ready for it. I think about all of the hockey I've grown up playing, and it just ended there. It was kind of it's my senior year. I didn't make the team. What am I gonna do? It was kind of I'm kind of saying goodbye to playing.
The emotions to cut a kid like Ben they just rip your heart out. And to have him text me after and say, hey coach, would you be willing to have me come back and be a manager, was the greatest relief, because he still wanted to be around us, still wanted to be around the program. It was such a good feeling, and he's such a good person. We're so lucky to have him.
Leave early to go to the state, he had to leave his duties.
I know.
That's rare.
I know.
That's rare for that guy.
Yeah.
She must have been worth it.
Exactly. She was.
The average day, show up to the rink, say hi to the guys. Yeah, say hi to the guys. Do a few handshakes. Do a few handshakes. Hug a few. Pre-game rituals. All the manis, we come in, we just Brona. Every game. At the end of the day, I'm still here with all the boys, and that's really what matters to me. So I hope all the guys stay together. I think it would be fun doing a hockey reunion, get a bunch of the guys play pond every now and then, the US pond tournament, make a team for that. That would be fun. I'll be the manager for that, maybe even play. I could see myself actually getting that put together, but I could also see half the guys only showing up. So, Manny squad. I love the Mannies. Mannies unite. Tightest chem on the team.
Oh, by far. By far.
By far.
While Eden Prairie found an unlikely manager in the last player cut from their squad, Stillwater found their own inspiration in the last player who made their team, Mason Bartosh.
I had the sister that said, just put them in hockey. That's what they do in Mites. They teach them how to skate. So we did, and it was pretty rough the first weekend, but like by the end of the weekend, it was amazing how they could get him, up on his feet. And, once he started skating, there was just no turning back. He fell in love with the sport. So last year definitely was tough. I mean, I would call it an emotional year. It was, he was always going out and fighting to play. And
being a bubble player is really tough. It's tough on your psyche.
He had great success on JV, and it was a little bit tougher on the varsity.
I think you can talk about a lot of guys in the room and the time and the effort they put in, but he's just a kid that's progressed so far.
It started well before tryouts. It started during the summer. It started at the end of last year, really, of, hey, I'm going to try to make this team, knowing that there's not a lot of spots.
I wanted to play more. I wanted to be with the guys on the bench.
I told him what he needed to work on, and the little bugger put his mind to it, and he did it.
We got the stick handling room here, all set up, got the shooting tiles down, gloves, stick, net. Over the course of the summer, I probably spent about 25 hours in here. You just get in there and you just set your mind, like, this is what I have to do, and I was unsure about making the team or not, so I knew every second counted, and that's where I knew I had to make it count. There we go.
The skill development, the skill work, the leaps and bounds he's come in those areas, it's unbelievable.
Over the summer, I made it my goal. I renovated my basement a little bit so I could stick handle and stuff like that. And not being on the varsity team was pretty hard. You really want to be up there with all those other guys in the glory. And it motivated me the most in practice, I think, because I realized that it all counted everywhere, off the ice, on the ice, it all pieced together, and I figured out that I really had to do something different and work my butt off to get up there. I really took it to the off ice, and just every day on ice I would work on that kind of stuff and make sure I was doing the little things right.
Bartosh, Skinner, Izzle.
Come on, Mace!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! Oh!
So close. Oh, that was a chance. Just as he's grown, just watching him mature into the player that he is today, the hard worker. Every shift goes out there and gives it his A game all the time. He's got great vision. Just a lot of fun to watch.
Leave no doubt right away now! Hey, hit that nice run and be ready to go! No doubt here!
Way, Murr, hey, great play, Matthew, hey, great play. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Gotta figure out ways to have zero letdown at any moment, right? It's that you're fighting for your life. Do you want to fight? Or are you gonna get eaten? Hey, overall, a lot of good stuff. Okay, a lot of good stuff.
The morning before they play Wayzata, the team that beat them at state last year, Eden Prairie players gather for a team breakfast.
They won state.
Last year, then it was even more, though.
Our last game's against Tonka?
Yeah.
Dude, that's actually great.
Alright, Stillwater.
Well, first of all, I think the most memorable game that we've had in our history was them beating us in the state championship, I think. Wayzata played a great game that night. All the kids will remember that are part of the program from last year. Obviously, that one hurt a lot. This game means a lot. We got to come out hard, come out ready to play together. Let's show people what they want to see. Us playing great hockey. Play hungry tonight. Let's go, boys. Come on. Ready? Good job. Good job, Casey. Come on, be better. Nice shot. Why are we leaving? Why are we leaving? Come on, boys. Casey, you're up. We're not letting up. We're not letting up. Good period. We're not letting up. We got it to the net. We scored goals. Let's have a great round two. Come on, boys. All right, idea. Head up, head up, head up. Good hustle, good hustle. Turn it up, turn it up.
First goal? Yeah.
Nice W. Great job, Beef. Great team effort. Great team effort, boys. Way to go.
Not all strides are made on the ice. For the Stillwater Ponies, season-long dryland training at the lumberyard helps the team stay a step ahead of the competition.
I mean, I've stayed there till 11 at night just on the ice, working with some guys and doing the little things and getting better. So it's been fun to work out there in the summers and shoot in the summers, and obviously during the season doing some stuff to maintain our strength and get better.
Every game could be the game that determines whether we win a conference championship or not. So that sense of urgency, every conference game is there for us, and it better be there for us, because there's a lot of teams that we can get beat by if we don't play how we can play.
We don't talk this much usually, right? So at this point of the season, some of these things that we're going to be talking about, right, are going to be repeated over and over and over. How do you win big games in playoff situations when the pressure's on? These are the little things that we can do as a group to improve. Critical. Let's go have one, hey?
Especially the seniors kind of cherish these last few regular season games and then going into the playoffs. I mean, I think we got to make sure that they also take in everything that they're experiencing, because I mean, we'll never be able to experience this again.
Right away here! Hey! Let them know where they're at! Know what you're gonna do and be really good at it every time you step on the ice.
everyone's got to be going, and we got to be pushing everyone to make sure that we're going to be the best that we can be in March.
Got to win puck first here. Hard and smart, eh? We're gonna throw everything there, so that first touch on the puck is critical.
Talk is cheap. We gotta do it. We gotta be about it and win those games and be hard to play against and take it to those teams.
You just be ready for it. You know what's coming. Minute and a half here to win a game. Hey, suck it up off this draw right away. All 6 guys on the ice, not doing their job. If you have like a slight breakdown, that's what happens against a good team, right? You can't like relax for a second. All these opportunities, these are all learning opportunities for us. We had an opportunity to make it across the beach and not get eaten by a snake, but we didn't.
Losing because of the same reasons, that's not good.
Hockey is a fluid game. There are ups and there are downs. And no matter how much you plan, you never know exactly which way the puck is going to bounce. But when people, players, and teams make opportunities out of unpredictable bounces, they can make dreams come true.